Welcome to the video, guys. So, another day and yet more sick nonsense going on in this country. I don't actually know how this is even happening or a thing, but it would seem it actually is. We have a report in the Manchester Evening News from yesterday saying protest planned against family nude swimming session at Blackpool's Sandcastle water park. Can you just believe that? Family nude swimming session. How is that even legal? The skinny dipping event is open to adults and kids of all ages and is organised by British Naturism. Now, I got no issue with naturism, each to their own, but there is something seriously wrong with taking kids in there and allowing adults and kids to mingle together while completely naked. It is incredible, and I'm sure enough to make everyone who watches my videos feel sick. A protest taking place in Blackpool this weekend. A protest is taking place in Blackpool this weekend to object to a family nude swimming session. And so they should, but how this is even a thing to have to be protested against is beyond me. Where is the government? Where are the council? Who is in control of this? The event, where naked adults and children hit the slides together, is part of British Naturism's Blackpool Weekend. It hit the headlines last year after almost 5,000 people signed an online petition against it. Only 5,000, that's quite shocking that it weren't more than that. Emma Hadaway from Crew launched a petition and described the swim session as a massive safeguarding issue. I'd say it's more than a massive safeguarding issue, it's practically a paedophile's paradise. What the fuck is going on? With children being naked around adults neither their parents or themselves know. It doesn't matter if their parents know them, they shouldn't be naked around them anyway, it's fucking irrelevant. She said it may be a private event, but children should be protected no matter what, and should not be allowed at such events. The solution to this would be either make it an 18s or over only event, or to not allow the event to happen full stop, which would be the common sense thing to do. Now, the event is happening again this Saturday, and protesters plan to be there to object. Like I said earlier, they shouldn't need to be there. It's incredible that this is even taking place. Colette Fairbanks is a councillor with Wyre Borough Council and has planned the protest after receiving numerous complaints about it. So not even the council can actually do anything about it, yeah? That's fucking incredible. She has written a letter of complaint to other councillors, the NSPCC and Blackpool South MP Scott Benton about the event, and yet no one seems to be doing anything. And there's the petition there, Stop the Naked Swim. British Naturism are holding a naked swim for children and adults at the Sandcastle Water Park Blackpool. Join our protest, the Sandcastle Water Park Blackpool, Saturday the 29th of February 2020. We will be meeting outside the main entrance between 5 and 5:30 p.m. in an attempt to stop the naked swim, which is due to be held from 6 to 8 p.m. from going ahead. It's just a baffling 2 hours of this crazy fucking nonsense. Paedophile's paradise, like I said earlier, fucking disgusts me. In it she says, this is totally unacceptable, and as I am unable to personally do anything about this, I am contacting you in the hope you will put a stop to this, and they fucking should. Colette told the Manchester Evening News' Manchester family she believes it's fine for naturists to have such an event, but not with children there, which is kind of obvious. Her peaceful demonstration will start around 5 p.m. outside the main entrance to the Sand Castle in an attempt to stop the naked swim going ahead. British Naturism is an organisation that has been in existence for more than 50 years, and no one has a problem with that. Those behind it say the annual event at the Sandcastle has been happening for more than 10 years now. So for 10 years now you've been allowing adults to walk around with children naked, which no matter how many checks you put forward, there is no way to guarantee there ain't some dirty nonce cunt there. It fucking boggles the mind that this is even happening. If there were any problems associated with it, then it would have been discontinued years ago. It doesn't matter if there's any problems associated with it, it's just wrong and should never have been started to need to be discontinued years ago or at any point. And that there is the councillor who is against this, because why wouldn't you be? A spokesman said naturist family swimming has been in existence for decades in the UK, and there are naturist families into their third generation. It doesn't matter if these people want to do it when they're adults, that's fine, but they shouldn't be making kids do it, encouraging it, and certainly not taking them somewhere where other people are going to be naked, of all different ages, that you don't know who they are. Actually, to be honest, it really doesn't matter if you do know who they are. You wouldn't take your kids round your friends' houses stark bollock naked, would you? No. So you shouldn't do it in a fucking swimming pool either. God, this is some sick shit. We take our safeguarding and health and safety responsibilities seriously and review and adapt our practices in advance of every event we run. Well, you should review this practice and fucking end it now. We have a robust child and vulnerable adults safeguarding policy. It's not robust enough. The only child safeguarding policy is that they shouldn't be naked around adults, and neither should adults be naked around them. It was developed in conjunction with the NSPCC and is reviewed annually. Well then, the NSPCC seriously need to take a fucking look at themselves, if you ask me. The event has a no strict cameras rule, and any photographs taken to record the event are taken by an official photographer. No one should be taking fucking photos of it. It shouldn't be happening. Who they claim follows certain guidelines about what images can be captured. Once again, doesn't fucking matter. It shouldn't be happening. The spokesman added, children are safer in naturist environments as they are never allowed to attend unaccompanied and are always supervised by parents or guardians, unlike schools, churches, scouts and play areas or other venues where parents often opt to leave their child in the care of others. Yes, but they are not stark bollock naked, are they, you stupid cunt? Kids running around playing at the park or whatever is completely different to them in a swimming pool absolutely naked, with adults swimming and walking around, or just lazing there on the side, watching them. How is it not against the fucking law? That is my question. But when I think about it, given the government have covered up the Pakistani rape gang report, this really shouldn't surprise me or anyone. It just makes me fucking sick. Most naturist swims are in public venues, hired for the purpose, and have been run for many decades, and new venues are being added all the time. Got no issue with naturist swims, providing they don't have fucking children involved in them. You know, this is common sense. And they just go on to talk about how it does body positivity. Fuck that, we're not interested in that. It's about the safety of children and not allowing adults to watch them swim around naked, for fuck's sake. Emma Hadaway, who met up with British Naturist chairman to discuss her petition, feels her concerns have been ignored. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. I did have a meeting with the chairman and the events coordinator on tightening up the safeguarding, she said. I'm actually still concerned to see that even after the discussion we held in March, they still advertise non-member tickets with family tickets included. So what, you don't even need to have a kid there? So what, you don't even need to go as a family to attend this family day, is that? Like non-members tickets with family tickets, insinuating of course that there might be other tickets you can buy if you're not in a family. That's definitely fucking something that's even more creepy than it sounded in the beginning. I really hope that is not the fucking case. Myself and the chairman agreed that the easily accessible non-member tickets should be restricted. None of these tickets should ever fucking exist, it doesn't matter. It is now a year on and they are still available to the public. The safeguarding concern is still there. Whenever there's children involved, there is always going to be safeguarding concerns. You can never remove that. That's why you don't allow children to be stark bollock naked in any public place, even if it's been hired out. I mean, what business would actively let this occur? Who the fuck signed this off, I'd love to know. She obviously says she's got nothing against naturism, as no one does. Who cares what people choose to do in their own life? The water park doesn't advertise the naturist event, as the entire venue is rented out by the group who take charge of the organising. So what, there's not even any safeguarding by the water park itself, it just kinda kicks it back to someone else and let them do what they want. And the Sandcastles say they take safeguarding extremely seriously. Well, I don't think you should be allowing this event to go on. Obviously, you're a private company and can do what you do, but you're a bunch of morally bankrupt shitweasels, in my opinion, for allowing this to occur. The naturism event, including family naturists, is a private event, and no one can walk in off the street without pre-registration directly with British naturism. Yeah, but what level of checks do British naturism actually go to? That is a question, and even then, I still don't consider them checks to be enough. I don't care what criminal record check or shit you've got, it's still fucking wrong and shouldn't be allowed. Any children that might attend on the night are with their parents, makes absolutely no difference. Their parents can't stop other people from seeing their kids naked, can they? So, it doesn't matter if their parents are there, which is part of the safeguarding policies of the British Naturist Society, which is available on their website. Fuck their website. By the sounds of it, they've all gone a bit fucking nuts. A spokesman added, as with all activities at Sandcastle Water Park, we ensure that there is a lifeguard supervision throughout the water park and in all areas, except toilets and male and female changing rooms. They also have comprehensive CCTV coverage at all times. Oh, so you're going to be recording kids running around naked? That could fall into the hands of anyone, possibly. And not to forget, there's now a lifeguard sitting there watching naked children run around with their parents. What the fuck is actually going on with the world? We can confirm that Lancashire Constabulary are aware of this lawful event. How the fucking hell is this lawful? How is it lawful to take naked children swimming around with fucking adults they don't know? What is going on? Or adults they do know even. A family nude swim session is planned for Stoke-on-Trent's Water World in April. So they're fucking happening all year round, all over the country. What the fuck is going on with this world? And especially this country. The government needs to come in and make this illegal so the fucking police can do something about it. Because this makes me fucking sick. Now, like I said, I've got no issue with British naturism or naturism in general. I honestly don't care. But I care when there's a possibility that kids could be there. It makes me feel fucking sick. But on that note, guys, I am going to end the video there. Now, before I go, I've started doing live streams and uploading gaming content on my second channel. If you would like to come and join me for a live stream to chat in real time, have an interest in gaming related content on YouTube, or just want to follow me over there because you are a legend, the link will be down in the video description below and as a pinned comment. I hope to see you all there. Now, as always, before I go, I want to thank our PayPal, Patreon, Subscribestar and YouTube members for supporting the channel, along with everyone who watches my videos. Remember to let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe with the notification bell and share this video as it helps the channel a lot. And I will see you all in the next one.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history of oppressed people turning on the oppressors. Slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires. And that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going and we are glad to be going. We're off.